There is one thing that was on my mind earlier this week. I was kind of like in a little bit of a funk. I was still showing up. I was still doing it. I was still working on things, but it f***ed me up a little bit. Long story short, two of my songs got flagged from 2024, and I got hit with I'm blocked from releasing anything new, even though I had two songs already processing for release, Time and Ball. And I was not allowed to withdraw until they at least exceeded $150,000 on each song. So basically, I needed 300K. I'm not there yet. $300,000 in royalties and streaming and an accumulation of fees. Just to put it in perspective for you, let's do the math together based off of like different metrics. So let's suppose 3K per million streams. 3K per million streams. 300,000 divided by 3,000. I need 100 million streams. That's the first math. Double check it. 100 times 3,000. Yeah. I need 100 million streams. Mind you, it all gathers up. So if it's like Snapchat or TikTok or YouTube, but ballpark, just to put it in perspective, I needed 100 million streams before I can withdraw. And I have like $8 in that account. I had like 888 or something like that. Spiritual number. It's crazy. Like I was like, what the f is this? So not only can I not release anything new, I need 100 million streams before I even get the chance. Before I even get the chance. And it was just like, holy cow. I knew something was wrong because I have been, this is part of the behind the scenes work that nobody really sees, but everything that I have released on Apple, on Spotify, on YouTube Music, the Reels, everything has been licensed. I've invested this money into the music, into my craft, into my process. I've put the money where my mouth is. Like I've put the money down to access like platforms. I've put the money down to get editing software. I've put the money down for the equipment. I've put the money down for the license. I don't have anything released on an official platform that I have not licensed. So right away, I was just like dealing with that bad news, but I was responding like, hey, like something is up. I have my documentation, attach, both songs, attach, sent it out. Got some kind of response, but they told me that they were transferring it over to another department. And then I was like, and they were like, please provide the documentation. I'm like, damn, I just had it on the last email, but I know how emails work. So let me reattach it because I don't want it to get lost in the interwebs. So I reattach, and I'm like, hey, I'm good. I got my paperwork together. And then they were like, okay, we got it. Let's escalate it some more. And I'm like, another runaround. Whatever. This was all happening like within a week's time, which in hindsight wasn't too bad. And then around Thursday, I got the news that it was approved and the hold was removed and that we can continue posting. And just like this whole runaround reminded me like how important it is to execute on your ideas as soon as possible. I was talking about this the other day, like we are running out of time. You never know when you're gonna get sick. You never know when your life is gonna change. You never know what's gonna happen next. So while you have your clarity on an idea, while you have your inspiration, while you have the time, make it happen because you don't know what's gonna happen next and it's not guaranteed. You have to make moves, man. And that's why I'm here today. But it really is just flipping the switch and doing it. Like there's nothing like just jumping right in and getting started. Like the other, like I'm not ready, like I don't know, I'm feeling it, I'm not in the mood, da 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 da.